Hello everyone, D20 Woodworking here, and I am excited to be here with you today because we are playing Too Many Bones once again. Amazing game. I'm super excited. So we're not going to spend too much time talking about it ahead of time, but we are doing Patches versus Oxide, and I'll go a little bit into how to play and how it all works as we go through, but I won't probably dive into it like I did last time. If you want to check out my other video, I kind of go through the rules, and not really the rules, but how everything works and how it goes. This we're going to kind of hit the ground running and see how we do. So let's dive into the game table. All right, fantastic. So we are doing Patches versus Oxide. I was reading through Oxide's card, and we'll read it now. I don't remember playing against Oxide, so this will be interesting, and especially against a healer character solo. So, Oxide. In most cases, Nobulus attempts to stretch skin over his metal machinations. In Oxide's case, Nobulus has attempted to encase something disgusting within a metallic exoskeleton. What little true organic matter is contained inside Oxide has an unfortunate resiliency, staying a threat even when separated from its main body and chassis. The general gist of Oxide and how it works is he has a bunch of these, you can see on the table, right? A bunch of these like parts, and they're double-sided, so one side's faulty, one side works. So basically they work, it seems like, and instead of doing damage to him, because he has no health points, he just has, well, nothing, attack and defense. He loses a part of himself, and then it doesn't specifically say, but I assume when he loses the last part of himself, you hit him once and he's done. That's what it sounds like. And you have to take off the last part. So that's how I'm kind of understanding it. So let us dive in. I already did setup, so we don't have to do any of that on screen. I'm doing the medium difficulty, so you get 1 health point instead of 2, and I chose medkit as my 1 skill point. So let's dive in. Day 1, 0 progress. We have 9 days to get 7 progress. All right, day 1. Council and chaos. Out. Get out. The walls of the council chambers shake and do little to muffle the screaming. The doors bust open and 2 members of the Gearlock Council are thrown to the street. They offer little resistance as the guards lead them at spear point to the gates. They both turn and make eye contact, sad, fearful eye contact, shaking their heads in sadness, or maybe warning. One of them speaks as she exits town, presumably forever. Alright, so it's a non-attack. The barracks is unguarded, take the key. And we could get 3 items for that. It's kind of huge. Or, meet me at the bend, I can help you. If training an attack, you automatically succeed and you get 2 skill points. I'm going to go with skill points. I think that's going to be worth more right now. And I am going to do attack for one of them at least. I almost feel like I should do both for attack. Because the next one, what I'll do is I'll focus on dex and get that up. I know it'll be 3 attack and I can't roll all 3. But I'm probably going to need more attack in the future. So let's just do that now. I feel like we should level that up and get that as high as we can go right now. So progress, we get 1 progress automatically and shifts to day 2. Here we go. Day 1 is always nice, easy. Nice way to get right in there, right in the beginning. So, all right, let me just make sure something's working. Day 2. Howl of a good time. Wolves can smell a battle a mile away. Their instincts make them cunning opponents, but allies. While the Ebon have chosen to greet us at Obinder's doorstep, a pack of wolves stands nearby, watching the Ebon closely. One wolf has a Gearlock bandana wrapped around its neck. From Duster? It never hurts to have a little help in the battle, but it could be a carefully laid trap. Duster always tends to be 1 step ahead. So there's 2 options. They're both fighting options. The first one is nod to the alpha wolf. The wolves surround the battlefield, herding our attackers into a much more beneficial position, which would allow us to do baddie points like normal. Only 2 baddies may be on the battle mat at a time during battle, but that's already what it's going to be like. Motion to the alpha to hold off. Better safe than wolf food. So that's actually it's actually the same, because at 2 points it's gonna be 2 1s. So Let me just make sure that works. There we go. It's gonna be 2 1s, and the other option is 2 1s. So we can get 2 skill points. So we're gonna go with the bottom option here. Motion to the alpha to hold off. Better safe than wolf food. So baddie points, we have 2. Let's put 1, 2. All right, first one is Kobold Tracker. And the second one is, oh, a mixed one. Goblin Firecaster. All right, so the Goblin Firecaster gets 1 health. Oops, what is it? Purple die. 4. He's a 6 with 2 health. All right, so shouldn't be too hard. He's rolling 1 attack. He's gonna do it by each level, and he can only take 1 damage each round. So we'll do him first, and we roll a 3. So we are going to last. All right, that is everything set up. Let me make sure we're still good. Okay, and let's go. So they go first. Blue goes first. He's gonna attack for 1. I just want to make sure that's right. Hardy and compound. So Hardy total is reduced to 1 anytime he takes a damage. And then compound, and he gets attacked based on the round in which we were on. So we were currently on round 1, so he gets 1 attack die. 1 damage. Oops. Also, if you haven't noticed, I have my fun Halloween chip for, you might not focus, Halloween chip, which I'm very excited about. It's in one of the promo packs, but they have some cool stuff. All right, decoy and then golf. All right, what's decoy 2? So decoy, when defeated, place a decoy effect die in the position with the number HP. Party treats decoy as opposing unit while decoy is on the battle mat. Gearlocks may not attack baddies. Decoy does not prolong a battle with baddies defeated. So we'll save him last, and it shouldn't make a difference. Oops, and then golf. All damage rolled by this unit also hits all adjacent units to target, including self, as well as triggers reaction skills. So when he hits me, he's actually going to hit him as well. So 1 for me, 1 on him, which helps us. So that's fantastic. Now it's my turn. So I can roll 2 attack, which is what we might do right now. I'm not too worried about defense because we still have, he starts off with a good amount of health points, 5 plus the 1 in the beginning, so we're at 6. So we got 2. We only needed the 1. He's taken out. Perfect. Blue is done. Round 2. Here we go. So he's gonna engulf. 1 attack. Now it's my turn. I'm actually gonna move 1 and roll my health points to heal 3. Exhaust that die. 6. We do heal the full 3 because we can only heal back up to our max health points. And that's that. Alright, third round. He rolls attack again. 1 damage, which is fine. And then 1, and then now our second dexterity is 1 hit, taken out. Alright, nice and easy. That's what we need. We need nice and easy. So he is taken out. Put that in there for now. Round 3 win, which is cool. So we get a skill point, and a loot. So we'll do the loot first. Or we'll just pull the loot. Take 1 progress to update our progress count. So we're already at 2 of our 7 needed, right? Yeah, 7 needed. So we get 2 skills. So this is when we'll do the 1 dexterity because it'd be nice to roll defense as well. Fast hands, we can double the amount of hit points we get, which is nice. But I don't know if we need that. So we can do 3 attack, defense. Let's try defense first. Let's roll a defense die and see what we get. Alright, we got it. So in case we gotta go in like defense mode, I feel like that might help. Take these out. Oops, we didn't move this. So we had 1 progress. This is our 2nd progress. So we did our 2 skills. Now we do our loot card. Spirits of Ebon. Wow, that makes sense considering what our card just said about the Ebon. On a baddie's turn, prevent the application of one effect die to your gear lock. So that's not too bad. I like that. Does this show up? It does. Okay. He goes back on a thing. Second one done. We start day 3. So let me, where's my day? That's my day counter, right? Yes. Okay, cool. All right, day 3. So we're still with day 3. We're still in the like the special encounter cards. Day 1 through 3 is always kind of like the same stuff. But this does mix in Age of Tyranny and 40 days and whatever else gives you more. All right, Fire and Ice. Cobalt tech, while similar in function, is entirely different than that of Gearlocks. Gearlock technology is all wires and metal, plating, and steam, but Cobalt tech is more elegant. Their power source remains a mystery, and it's believed that without the internal fire of the kin of dragons, the tech is mostly useless. This particular Cobalt staff is uniquely fascinating. As she dips it into the Cybran, the river flash freezes. Of course, now that she feels eyes on her, she's more interested in frozen Gearlock skulls. To cross the river, fighting her is inevitable. All right. So 2 different options. Slip and Slade. BQ is baddie points, including 1 point Cobalt Green Thumb. For each position a unit moves, it will automatically slide all the way to the last available position in the direction. Still counts as moving 1. Okay. So we move all around. Baddie points would be 3 plus this other 1, so it's 4 in total. Didn't you read the story? We literally just said the tech is mostly useless to other species. Baddie points. Add Kobold Fanatic as well. Place a d6 at the top of the initiative meter, and at the start of each round, roll the d6. On 4 through 6 freeze, apply stun effect dice to the strongest baddie. If baddie is attacked while frozen, defeat it. If successful, treat this card as a loot. Cobalt staff. Prevent any unit from moving on its next turn. Single use. Ugh. I like the idea of the slip and slide one, so I think we're going to do that. So baddie points is that, plus Cobalt Green Thumb is a 1-pointer. I think he's actually in here somewhere. Timid? No. I very vaguely remember seeing him. Like, very vaguely. Yeah, because there was a Cobalt Tracker. Cobalt Tracker. Cobalt Collector. Ooh, jeez. Actually, be funny if he's one of these right here. Cobalt Green Thumb. There he is. Okay. Alright, so baddie points including Cobalt Green Thumb. Place him at the bottom. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. First one is Cobalt Collector. He gets 3 health points. 1, 2, 3. So melee attack, 3 initiative, and he gets equipment. And a 3 is something I don't remember. Increase attack stat. Ugh. I'm gonna throw an attack die on him just so I kind of remember that. Hardy in combat, Kobold Tenderfoot. Jeez. He's a 2. So I can't do a ton of damage to him, which stinks. The 3 is Dragon Biddy. 2, 3. They're all melee so far. He's a 4. And Cobalt Green Thumb. Oh, duh. Acting like, oh, what's this? Alright, so he's a 4. And I'm a 3. Let's go right in the middle. That's not too bad. Alright, let's the weakened one is gonna lower my dexterity for the next turn. I also think the first time, if anyone's watching this, the first time I played this, I had weaken last me the entire round. It should only be that next turn. So So let's actually, we're going to go right for him first. And we're going to try to block out the rest of these guys. Oh, he's green. Yeah, okay, that's how we'll do it. It'll make sense in a second when I'm kind of playing, but using their own movements, it should throw them off slightly. So, all right. Hey, Revenge of the Meeples, how you doing, man? How's it going? All right, so we'll start with them. He doesn't have to move, so he's going to attack me straight on. 1 damage. Heal all the way. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Forgot to heal. So this would have been the 6th one. Put that back. Green moves 1, 2. Can't attack me. So now it's my turn. He hit me with a weaken. So my dexterity's down 1 for this round. So I'll attack with 2 dice. Alright, so we got bones. And 1 damage on him. Not great, but not bad. Blue is going to move down and block him, coincidentally, which is nice. He gets 2 attack because of his equipment and a shield. Shield does 2 damage. And we're not starting off so well. Alright, that was blue. And then purple. 1, 2. He can't get to me yet. Alright, so he's going to attack me for 2. Jeez. We're actually going to use this spirit thing so that weekend doesn't affect me this round. We're going to use this thing right away. Alright, so now it's green. 1, 2. Still can't get to me quite yet. Now it's my turn. So we're going to heal, we're going to attack, and we're going to defend. We're going to do all 3 and kind of hope for the best. Ugh. So 1 heal. Do I want to accept that? 1, because that literally is the worst roll. The other ones were 2, 2, 2, and a 3, 3. But if I don't accept it, probably definitely gonna get hit. So yeah, let's just take it from now. Hopefully I survive. 1 defense and 1 attack on him. All right, green already did his thing. So blue, he now rolls 2 attack for 2 damage. Takes out my shield. There's 1 damage. I'm gonna get knocked out. There's no way I survive this. And blue can't do, or purple can't do anything. 3. He attacks me with 1 die and 1 attack. So that's no good. So we are done. We don't get anything for this day, which is a bummer. No progress. And our day counter goes up to 4. All right. And then they all get shuffled back in, which is fun. They're all level 1s, right? Yeah, it's a great game. I mean, honestly, this is probably my favorite game out there. Half of what you're seeing probably is the core box. So like this is a core box character. This is a map for something else. The main guy I'm going against today is a bit different. He's from one of the later boxes, the most recent Kickstarter. So you won't see him in the core box. So he's gonna be a little tougher. And some of the cards are from other expansions and stuff. But yeah, it's a fantastic game. It really is. It's one of those things where, you know, they're doing their Kickstarter thing now. And, you know, you always kind of keep a close eye to it because when I got it, this game was a lot cheaper. Not a lot cheaper, but it was cheaper. All right, day 5. Because we have to advance our day. Oh, no, we did. So yeah, this game is cheaper and now it's going up in price. For me personally, I started with Undertow, which is one of the standalone expansions. And that at the time, I think it was like $80, which is still expensive, but I was like, all right, let me try it, see what it's all about. I dove into it and I fell in love with the game right then. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I basically kind of went all in after that because I think it was like 80 plays of that game, and then I was finally starting to like slow down and get a little bored. So, but just to give you an idea of what's going on, you pick your gear lock, which is like a character. You pick a boss to face. So for me, it's Oxide. And on this card, oops, you can't really see it. On this card down here, it shows how many days I have to try to beat this game and how many progress points. So basically, I have to succeed these quests I've been doing 7 times. I've done it twice already, and I have to do it within 9 days. As long as I challenge him before the end of the 9th day, I can fight him. You fight him, you beat him, you win. Kind of simple as that. And you'll see the game mechanics as we go along. But you start off with a bunch of day 1, 2, 3 cards. In the base game, they're always the same, which kind of is the worst part of the base game. But there's other expansions that add in more cards. The rest of the deck gets randomized. And yeah, you basically start off with some stats. You can level up. I've leveled up all these stats. You level up different skills, and you kind of just go to town from there. But if at any point you have questions at all during it, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to answer it. So, all right, here we go. Day 4 with 2 progress because we failed once. Between a rock and a hard place. Scaling down this rock cliff feels oddly different from the last shale I traversed. It excludes a strange warmth. Must just be the altitude. After all, I've been descending all morning. Thankfully, solid footing is not far away. I briefly pause on the ledge to survey the valley and relocate the raiders I've been tracking. A quick glance back at the rock behind me reveals the rock looking back at me. Giant pieces of earth break free from the cliff surface, and suddenly, hollow burning eyes are staring into my soul. Towering above me is the angry monstrosity, a golden golem. Ugh. Alright, so I have 2 choices. So on the back of each card, there's always 2 choices. Some cards, like this one, have like this little spider thing, which basically means like you don't have to fight anything, you get the reward. And other cards have a sword and shield on it, which means you gotta do something that's usually fighting. So my one option is to fight it now, and I just fight a 5-point stone golem. So I gotta find that stone golem. Or I can lead it to the raiders. If I do that, you take it off down the shale like a dire wolf with its tail on fire. A quick glance back tells you the golem is in pursuit. Now to get close enough to those raiders and then hide. So that can be baddie points plus a 20-pointer, which is terrible. I am nowhere good enough to fight a 20-pointer right now. During battle step, instead of your gear lock, use the golem to fight the baddies. While controlling the golem, use its skill points. Attack and defense die is optional. At the end of round 3, your gear lock joins the battle. All remaining baddies, including the golem, now target you. Now the only reason I might want to do this is because I get special loot, but I feel like I can't win that. So we're gonna do the stone golem. And also I'm playing as a healer, which is just, I feel like not a great step. So a 5-point stone golem. He might be red. No, those are trolls. Alright, so that means he's already shuffled in somewhere. So let's take a look. So it's not often where you actually have to like search through your decks. Usually you just pull out whatever the top ones are. But this is now 2 in a row I've actually had to search my stacks. Which slows down the pace of the game a little bit. Oops. What the heck? Alright. 5-point baddie stone golem. No. Goblin. No. No. Okay, I guess it is in here somewhere. Orc. Ah, there it is. Stone Golem. He wasn't there. Alright. Hey Ryan, how you doing, man? How's everything going? That's why you check the smaller stacks first. I like the chips for decks. Yeah, so the chips are fun because instead of just doing like miniatures for everything or whatever, it's a pretty sweet system. All right, so 1, he has 7 life. 2, 4, 6, 7 with a 3 initiative. So basically he starts on lane 1 because he's the first one to come out. And then you look at his top left, his health. The green number is his initiative, and means the order in which he goes, then attack and defense. And he's got the ability to break, which is not good for me, which reduces my attacking dice, so I can't get hit by him. And corrosive, all remain defense dice, and he can exhaust my defense. Okay, and I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. Well, I'm actually doing really poorly because I'm not winning right now. And I don't know how well this golem fight's gonna go. So we get to go first, which is great. The problem is each turn so if we hit him with attack dice, we have to exhaust those attack dice, which is terrible. Like really terrible. So all right, this will be interesting. So this is one of the tough things about this game is the break keyword, because I can't do much with it early on. So we'll see how this goes. But we'll hang in there. So my turn first. So I get to go. I have 3 dexterity. Dexterity basically means like the amount of things you can do. So I can either move 3 spaces or I can move 1 space, do 2 other things, so on and so forth. My attacking is how many attack dice I can do, but I have to have enough dexterity to do it. So I have 3 attack, 2 defense. Means I can roll 3 attack dice, 2 defense dice, but I can't do all of that because that would equal 5 and I don't have 5 dexterity. If I want to do any one of these skills that I have a die for, which is only medkit right now, also costs dexterity. Enemies always move 2, unless something says they don't. Wow, okay, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 off of them right off the bat. And our strategy is going to be to run away from him now. So I have to exhaust all 3 attack dice, which means I can't attack anymore. Normally, attack dice don't get exhausted like that. So this is what's going to be hard. So he gets 2 defense, and he gets 3 attack, and he's going to hit me head on. He gets 2 shields, rolls a bone, and 3 damage. No point. All right, round 2. So he's got 3, and I have 3. All right, so what we're going to do is a terrible strategy, but I don't care. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and we're going to run away. Now, he can only move 2 spaces. 1, 2. This is going to be a little boring for a second. The reason being, 1, 2, because I got to run away from him. And when we get to the 6th round, it starts taking 1 life off of everyone. So I can go now for the 3rd round, my turn. 1, 2. I have 1 dexterity left. I'm going to roll my HP die to heal for 2 more. I can't use that die again because I've used it once already. Skills you can only use once in a game. So that's that. He runs for 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, and then I'm going to roll both my defense dice. Oh no, I'm only going to roll 1, duh, because I'd used 2 dexterity. That's a bone. Any misses you can put in here, and this allows you to do like something kind of special. Dude, hopefully this will be an easy win. 1, 2. I just have to keep running away and I'm good. 1, 2. And then I'll roll my other 1 defense. Cool. Then he goes 1, 2. All right, here we go. Round 6. So at the beginning of each round, we both lose 1 health. No matter what, you always lose health. It's not like defense stops it or anything. So we're gonna go 1, 2. I'll roll my other defensive die. Then he goes. We'll go 1, 2. And I can control his movement, right, where he goes. That's true, my innate. I actually didn't even look up what my innate was. At the start of each turn, Patches heals himself for 1 HP. Screw that up. I completely forgot about Patches innate actually does something in this. Holy cow, that's funny. Yeah, so I would have been healed more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm so used to the innate, like, not being super useful. Like, sometimes it is, right? Like, sometimes it's helpful and does stuff. But I played Nugget last time where it was like, just draw more loot cards. I'm like, okay. So, good call, Ryan. Thank you for coming here. All right, so we'll do another bleed round. I'm going to move 2. He's going to move 2. We do another bleed round. He loses. Hopefully you all can keep up with that, but just trust me if you can. So Golem gets taken out. Excuse me. All right, so we did the regular top part, not the bottom part. So we get 1 progress point, thank goodness. So we're up to 3. Where is it? Dude, Tantrum's innate. I have such a weird thing with Tantrum. Like, he's fine, but he's can be tough. We get 1 skill point, which I'm gonna do fast hands because I really want Bone Saw for the guaranteed attack. We gotta work our way up to that. So we'll do fast hands. You know, it's funny, I probably could have won my round before where I lost now, but whatever. And then we get 1 loot, and it is Sparring Weapon. It's a permanent. Ignore 1 bones during any of your training attempts. It's a heavy item though. No, wait, move that down here. You can see that, right? Yeah, okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. So, we get rid of this. Move on to day 5. Ah, Pickle. Alright, awesome, dude. So, like, we have, like, a legit professional in here who's actually better than I am in this. I also realized, I did the Goblin Queen last time, and what I didn't realize is, you know, the Goblin Queen's guard. I didn't realize there was an actual 5-point baddie called the Goblin Queen guard. I thought it was just you picked a 5-point baddie. Like, the way it was worded made me think that. So that was another scoop I had last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But that's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I actually had a harder. I had not harder. I had a difficult level 5. I did not pick well, so it was kind of rough. But oh well. All right, so we are on day 5, correct? Yep, with 3 progress, and we're moving along. So we get an actual Tyrant encounter card, and we'll go through this. And so Revenge of the Meeple, so you know there's certain blue cards like this that get put in that are related generally to whatever Tyrant you're playing against. So again, they get shuffled in randomly, and sometimes you pull them out, sometimes you don't. But with Oxide, there's a ton of them, so the odds were good. All right, body of work. Oxide's armored chest is still being fortified with coat after coat of liquid metal. A crew of goblins attend to the applications as the torso moves down a whirling assembly line. The molten gurgle of boiling steel creates a strangely soothing accompaniment for this foreboding scene. Dispatching the baddies should be easy enough, but if Oxide's chest isn't removed from the assembly line in time, it will allow him to go into battle fully protected. Bashing heads will need to go hand in hand with keeping track of the body's location. Alright. Always learning, man. Especially with this game. There's so many small things that come up, and I just forget things. Alright, so Blast the Core. Interesting. So normal baddie points, so it's gonna be a 5-pointer. Place Oxide's operational torso with 2 HP and number of HP equal to party size on the mech starting position. Roll a d6 with no lane marker. Alright, so Oxide's operational torso. Oh, okay. He gets 2 plus the 1, so up to 3. I roll a d6. 3. Okay, cool. It will take a turn at the start of the round. Or start of round. On its turn, instead of moving, Torso rolls a d6 and is placed on the corresponding mech's starting position. Ugh. The Torso may only be targeted by adjacent units. If Oxide's Torso is defeated prior to fatigue rounds, place on Oxide's Tyrant card with faulty side up. Battle ends and encounter's success is achieved if all other baddies are defeated, not including Oxide's Torso. So, I assume, Ryan, you may know, Pickle. Alright, so battle ends and encounter success is achieved if all other baddies are defeated, not including Oxide's Torso. So if I never even attack the Torso, right, and I just defeat this 5-point baddie, does the Torso go to the other side? No, because it's not defeated prior to fatigue rounds. Never mind. So I have to defeat the Torso in order to get to its fatigue or its faulty side to put on Oxide's card. I guess that makes sense. But I can just win it if I defeat the 5. So I can either run around and not do, oh man, okay. Alright, let's see what our 5 is. Let's see what our 5 is. It is a dragon juvenile. Ooh. Alright, it has bleed and careless 1. Let's see what those are. Bleed. Place bleed effect die on target unit takes 1 true damage at the start of its turn, so that would just equal out with my innate, which is good. And careless number 1, this unit takes 1 true damage. Oh, so it's going to slowly kill itself. So it will slowly kill itself in the 5 rounds. So I really don't want to attack it. Yeah, I think so too. I think that's what it is. That's what it sounds like. Like if I beat this dragon juvenile, I win, but it doesn't mean that the Oxide thing flips. That's how I understood it. And that's how we're gonna play it. So if Shannon's not here, then she can't correct me, so that works out well. Alright, we'll do 5. Play your own rules. So that's a 4. Let's see what our initiative is. A 3, of course. Alright, so yeah. You know, we'll just start. We'll start right next to it. I mean, odds are it's probably gonna move, but that's alright. Alright, so I want to make sure I get this right. So it will take a turn at the start of the round, and I have to put 3 defense on it. So does shock 1, poison 1, self repair 2. Let's see what that is. Alright, so shock. Exhaust number of skill dice players joins from target skills area. Well, that stinks. It's gonna take out that stuff pretty quick. It's shock 1. Okay. And poison, it's gonna poison me, which is great. The poison's a 1, so it's gonna do 1 poison damage to me. Okay. Cool. So it's gonna start. And we'll start turn. Alright, so first you roll a d6. A 4, so it's literally on the other side of the map now. That's cool. It can't do the shock and the poison to me because it's not in melee range now. According to its own thing, it's melee, so it doesn't really hit me. We're gonna move this over 1. And 2 defense, 3 attack for the dragon juvenile. Thanks, Ryman. I appreciate you stopping by. Have a good one. And thanks for pointing out the innate. Wow, that's a lot of bones. It does 1 damage to me. Okay, that's pretty solid. Careless 1, and it affects me with bleed. And it's my turn. So I bleed for 1, which stinks. So I have 3 decks. So 1, 2. And then we'll roll 1 defensive die. So we have 1 defense. Round 2. He rolls his d6. Rolls a 2. He moves up 1. None of this affects me. 1, 2. 3 attack. 2 defense. Jesus, freaking dragon. Yes, you're right. Bleed and they cancel. Thank you. Thank you for not leaving quite just yet. Swings for 2. Right. Hits himself with Careless for 1. And it's my turn. Alright. Have a good one, man. I appreciate it. Alright, so. Problems when we run up there and hit this thing. We're not going to be able to hit it for a ton. I don't know. I don't think we're going to be able to really take out this thing. Plus the shock and the poison is really going to screw me up. Oh, I never got rid of my defense. Shoot. Alright, Alright, so if I waste the 2, or if I spend the 2 to go over there, and roll 1, but he's going to self-repair for 2. So I'm almost thinking I should just go here and hope he comes back here. So remove the 1. I'm hoping he's going to roll a 4 or 6 at some point. And then let us... That was 1 dexterity. We'll roll... Let's roll... 2 defenses. Okay. 2 bones. So heal Gearlock though. We can do our bone thing. So heal Gearlock for 1 HP. 2, 3. So we have 4 life going on. Nah, let's... I think we're alright still. I think we're gonna be alright. Alright, so. Round 3. Rolls a d6. 2. Same spot. Okay. He can't attack me. He's gonna move 1. And roll 3 attack. Ooh, 4. Oh. That's terrible. Alright. Well, that stinks a lot. So now my problem is I cannot fail for the rest of this game. I have to hit everything perfectly fine. That was brutal. Alright, so day 6. Man, that's brutal. He gets shuffled. Yeah, he gets shuffled back in. Alright, I have to rest and recover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. And that stays there. All right, well, that was fun, let me tell you. I don't know if I can handle another attack like that or another encounter like that. All right, so we have to win here on out. We can't not win. Because we have to get 7 progress in 9 days. And we're on day 6 with 3 progress. So that's not great. We'll figure it out. So. Alrighty. Let's try that again. Man, that was rough. That goes back. Alright, let's read the next card. See if we can hopefully do better. Stick to the script. Alright. Whose genius idea was it to follow this stupid monkey? Okay, fine, I suppose it was mine. But note to self, just because monkeys are rare in the north, does not mean that if you find one, it's worth following, especially into a covered hole in the ground. In my defense, it was also behaving strangely. Then again, so am I for taking on such a fool's errand. I am now stuck in a pit with other ugly things that want me dead, and no rare monkey to show for my efforts. With a couple of flips, a twirl, a few blades, and a quick beheading, I think I can take the other residents of this pit down in a hurry. It looks to be my only option. Oh, I have one option. Guess that makes sense. All right, aim twice, swing once. Baddie points, we're at 6. Lane 4 is not used for this battle. During this battle instead, you must follow the script in order, putting a bone in the available attack defense die into your backup plan slot once you complete a step. Okay, it's cool. So the script is step 1, move 3 positions. Step 2, deal 3 damage in 1 round. Step 3, move to a baddie range position. Step 4, lose HP, any amount. 5, move then attack. 6, defeat a baddie. Multiple steps can be completed in the turn as long as they are in order. Counter success is achieved only if the script is completed. Battle immediately ends. So I don't have to worry about killing things. So, I guess that's somewhat good. Interesting. So, 1, lane 4 is not used. I have to remember that. There's a 5 and a 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we have to win. Deal 3 damage in 1 round. Jeez. Alright. Alright, let's see what our opponents are. Equipment and mischief. So his equipment is 3, I think is an extra attack. If I remember it correctly. Equipment. Increase attack stat by 1. So yes. And mischief is remove number of dice from target's active slots. Alright, that's not terrible. 2, 3, 4. 5 innate, which is the worst part of that. Or initiative, not innate. 5 initiative. And he also gets equipment, that's fine. A 1, what's that? Increase HP stat by 2. Okay, so he's up to 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, which actually might be somewhat better. He's a 3 initiative. Alright. Then I get to roll mine. Hey, a 4. Okay. It's fun. Now, blue is going to go first, so he's just going to attack me. No, I can't go there. One, 2, 3. All right. Yeah, we'll go here. All right, and we'll hope for the best. So, blue, oops, round 1. Blue gets to go first. Mischief takes out active slots. There's nothing in my active slots, so I don't have to worry about that yet. Rolls 2 attack. 2. Alright, my turn. The innate, which I can't believe I forgot before. Heal 1. I have to move 3 positions. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so how do I mark this off? Must follow the script in order, putting a bones using the available attack defense die into your backup slot once you complete a step. So we'll put that there. Okay, cool. So I move 3, I only have 3 dexterity, guess that works out. Next I have to deal 3 damage in 1 round. That one's gonna be the hard one. 1, 2. 1 defense, 1 attack. Was a bone on the attack, 1 on the defense. Okay, round 2. He moves over, does 2 attack on me. Round 3. That stinks. 3 damage. Alright. This is not starting off great. I have 2 health left, so I'm actually gonna heal and do my shield. Or my defense on my shield. Alright, so we get another bone. Actual 6. So that brings us back up to 6 total. 2, 3, 4. Alright. That's that at least. He's gonna roll 1 attack for 1 damage. Oops, wrong person. All right. I assume I can still use my backup plan and remove it. It's just a tracker. I assume. That's how I'm gonna play. We'll see. So we'll do 2 attack, 2 damage, and then it's my turn, and my innate heals 1. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Gosh, I can't count red chips. Should be 5. Okay. I guess we roll 3 attack, right? We try to do 3 damage against him. Come on, 3 damage. Hey, okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let me mark. Wow, I already no. So you gotta. Instead, you must follow the script in order, putting. Yeah, I guess you just put it in once you finished it. But we did 2. So the next ones we'll have to move to a baddie ranged position. Ooh. I'm kind of stuck. He's going to attack me for 1. Hits me for 1. Stinks. Alright, round 3. He attacks me for 2. Does 2 damage. I will just do the 1 because I'm going to innate and heal myself for the other one. So I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll attack 2 and throw 1 defense out there and make sure I try to take out this guy. Because the 1 attack thing I don't mind too much. Alright, so we got 2 attack and we got 1 shield. Just takes out this baddie. Cool. Don't have to worry about him now. He's going to attack me with 1 die. Oh my gosh. 2. But my shield blocks 1. That's done. Round 4. Okay. So I have to move to a baddie range position. Okay. We could do that. Innate heals me 1. 1, 2. And a bone. And then we will roll a defense. Which is a bone. Oh, okay. That's cool. Okay. 1, 2. So I did the position. I have to lose HP. So this might actually work out well. 2. Oh, I didn't want to lose that much HP. So I did that one, which means now I get innate +1. So revenge if you're there. Basically, when you fill this up, you can do different skills. If you fill up all the way, you get innate +1. So increase and permanently. So instantly and permanently increase HP stat die by 1. And you go back to healing +1. So now I'm at 7. So that's what the innate does. So that was lose any HP. Then I have to move and then attack. Easy enough. So I'll do that. I think we're on round 5. My innate lets me do 1. I actually think I'm going to roll 2 defense and an attack. Which I know sounds weird, but I need some defense and to not get hit. Alright, cool. 2 shields. Boom. He goes now. Rolls 1. Oh my gosh. Takes out my 2 shields. That stinks. 2 defense. Alright. So bleed round. Both get hit. Or fatigue round, not bleed round. My turn. I heal back up 1. I'm actually just going to... I have to move, then attack. Again, I feel like I should do defense and just attack, which I know isn't helping because I'm not moving and attacking. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So on the bright side, though, we can use 2 of these to heal our Gearlock for 1 whole hit point, which is fine. This is back up to 3 at least. Yeah, the initiative system is cool how it kind of changes, so you're not stuck in one order. If there were more, so you can only have 4 enemies on at a time. If a 5th one comes in or a 6th one or whatever, they always start at the back of the initiative, so they don't like suddenly jump to the front. So that's one of the things that's kind of interesting to note. All right, so he's gonna throw 1 attack. Okay. 1 damage. Hold on to that for 1 second. Fatigue round. I lose 1 health. He loses 1 health. I get my health back with my initiative. All right. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna throw 2 defense and an attack. I have 3 more rounds. All right. That's a decent amount of defense. Knocks off his defense, which is good. And now he goes. So he rolls his defense and his attack die. Hopefully he doesn't get defense back, but of course he does, and hits me for 1, which is fine. He's off that 1 defense. All right, cool. I bleed for 1. He bleeds for 1. My innate gives me my 1 back. So we'll go 1, 2, and roll an attack. Please don't be a bone. All right, 1 attack. So we rolled, then attack, which gives us a bone. Now with step 5, so the last step is to defeat a baddie. So we have to defeat him to win anyway, so that's how that's going to work. We're actually going to spend these 2 bones to heal 1 again. So I can slip up to 3 at least. His turn now. He's going to roll attack. Boom. So it doesn't do anything. Fantastic. Exactly what we need. We each bleed. I innate 1 back up. Now it's my turn. We have to go for the win. So we'll go 1, 2, 3 attack. There it is. All right. Thank goodness. Thank goodness I stopped embarrassing myself. That's his last life. Alrighty. So we have completed that. Put that off to the side. He goes back. We get our skills back. We lose that. So first thing, we progress or get 1 progress point. So we're at 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this was day 6. Okay, to get 1 progress point, we get 2 skills and a loot. So we'll look at the loot first just because it's easier. Simple snare, 2 uses. So heavy counts as 3 spots. You normally get 4. So we're going to be able to only have 1 item, or we have to throw this one away. So during an opponent's unit's turn, after that unit moves 1 position, use this to remain its to cancel its remaining movements, which is fine. And 2 skill points. So first, I'm going to up the dexterity, and then I'm going to get this bone saw. Dexterity, so I can actually do more on each turn. So that increases the day up to 7. Did I do this math? No, this should be fine, right? Because 5, 6, 7. I need 3 more points. 17. Oh no, I'm not going to have enough days. Why does that feel off? I only failed twice. I only failed twice, right? So I just finished day 7. Did I do math wrong again? Hold on. So we did that one. That was 1 point. We did that one. We failed that one. Did that one. Failed that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, that feels off. Whatever. We'll see. Alright, that goes back. This goes here. We're going to heal up. So basically at the end of each round, I never explained this. There's a whole process you're supposed to go through. So after you win, you divide the spoils, apply training points, all that fun stuff. I don't have to, divide anything because it's just me. Then we recover. So you can either lock pick to get like really good loot if you were to get it, You can trade loot with different people, or you can just do individual options, which is rest and recover, which is generally what I do. Search for better loot, or you can scout the area. Scouting the area lets me flip a chip over so I know I'm about to fight. Discarding loot lets you throw this away. Roll 6 attack dice, and for each bone you roll, you get to look at a bunch of loot, find better ones, which isn't bad, but I never do it. I need to heal, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 we're up to. Oh right, next day. Let's go. Day 7. 4. All right, so it's God, it's another Tyrant encounter. You gotta be kidding me. This is Spinal Tap. Haha. They always make good pop culture references too. The blueprints to this part of the facility are confusing. At first, it was hard to tell the measurements were in large or small increments, but they've finally been deciphered, allowing access into the most secured portion of the plant. Destroying Oxide's spine would have been quick work, but it's coated in some sort of goo so corrosive that smelling it for too long causes a nasty headache. Several weapons may need to be sacrificed to bash this thing to bits. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's not fighting, we succeed. So none more back. The spine is fresh off the assembly line. Destroying it will be back-breaking work. For the next battle, all gearlocks have their defense stat reduced by 1. Interesting. Or smell the goo. For the next battle, all gearlocks have their attack stat reduced by 1, and remove Oxide's spine from the adventure. Oh well, if we remove his spine, we need to get rid of his stuff anyway to defeat him. So, I think that's our best. I think that's our best bet, honestly. So we lose out on a skill point, but I'm okay with that. And we don't. Our attack gets reduced by 1 next turn, so we only have 2 attack, which that isn't ideal. But I'm kind of okay with that too, to be honest. So I think we're going to do that. But let's remove... Where's his spine? Where is his spine? Is this his spine? That is his spine. That is removed from the game. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sweet. Alright. I like it. So we get 1 loot for a reward. We get a progress point. So we're getting there. And we get 1 training point. I'm actually gonna increase my health again. I feel like more health is the way to go. Oops. That was what? 2, I think. 1. Yeah, that was 1. So actually, do I want to increase that more? No, I take that back. I'm gonna reduce that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 7. I'm gonna actually just increase dexterity. I think that would be worth it. And our loot: night vision goggles. Shuffle special encounter the ebonite doorway into your encounter deck if it has not already been added. I don't want these goggles because I know what that leads to. I'm so far off right now that it's not going to end well for me. All right, day 8. So if I succeed at this, yeah, I feel like I'm off. 1 day, 1 success. 2 day. Yeah, because I don't have enough days to succeed. And I feel like that math doesn't make sense. Because usually you're allowed to lose 2. And we lost 2. Did I screw up somewhere in my days? Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7. Now this is day 8. I don't know. We'll just extend the day by 1 and have fun. Alright. It's all connected. Sparks fly as a boulder rips through the power station's walls. They collapse around me along the giant metal tower that previously stood atop the structure. A catapult continues to launch a volley of rocks from afar. Someone, or something, wants this facility destroyed, and they're not stopping. Unfortunately, I now stand atop a stack of debris with fallen lightning rods charging everything with 10,000 volts. As the final building in the area crumbles, a short hooded figure makes its escape in the distance. It looks like a gearlock, but there's no time to investigate. I need to deal with my current adversaries. So caution, high voltage. When any unit takes damage from attack dice, also deal 1 damage to all units adjacent to the Just want to check something. So also deal 1 damage to all units adjacent to the unit taking damage. This is a chain effect that should trigger until there are no more connected units. Does not hit any unit twice. Or hazard of severe electrical shock or burn. Baddie points, which is 8 still. Before battle, place a health chip on lane 1 melee position to serve as a malfunction generator. This position is unavailable for units. At the start of each round, any unit adjacent to the gear lock or to the generator are dealt 1 true damage. We're gonna do that one. we're gonna do the generator one because it keeps only 3 out on the battle map, which will be nice, and it will keep 3 out there on the battle map, and as long as I don't stay next to it, it'll just electrocute everything else, and I can at least get these 2 electrocuted. So that's what we're gonna do. So it's 8 points. So to build that stack, it's a 5-pointer, a 1, a 1, a 1. That's how you get up to 8. So 5, 1, 1, 1 for 4 chips total. Lane 1 we don't use because the generator's on it, and it says we don't use that lane marker. So first is the 2, 3, 4. Okay. So it's another dragon juvenile. Oh no, I got shuffled in because that's great. 2, 3, 4, 5, and has initiative of 4. Okay, that's fine. Next is the 3. It's a mischief, which I have to look up what that is. Initiative of 4 again. Has only 2 life, so this thing should hopefully die fairly quickly. And a goblin rioter, so the initiative of 4 as well, and 3 life. Okay. We're gonna start. Oops, we're gonna start here. Holy cow! We're gonna start there. Be a 4. I roll a 3 every time I go last. All right, so let's figure this out. Luckily, this dragon thing is gonna slowly kill itself. What's mischief again? I already forgot. I think I lose something in my active slot. Remove number of dice from target's active slot. All right, that's fine. So this generator is going to keep electrocuting these 2. So these 2 should actually get hit out pretty fast. Oh wait, he has range. Oh no, and he has range. Oh no. No, there goes my entire plan. Like literally my entire plan. Because now I can't go adjacent to them. Okay. That's a lot less fun. Alright, whatever, we'll figure it out. So. Oh wait, this should be 5. 3, no, 5. 6, 7, 8. Oh wait, is that why I'm off? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. I only have to go to there. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's see what happens. So he is ranged, I never even realized it. So he rolls a 3 attack, 2 defense. Bone does nothing. He has 3 defense and does 3 damage to me. All right. Next is yellow. He rolls 1. Oh, I'm sorry. He has careless, and he causes me to bleed, which is even worse. This might be the end of our journey. I'm not gonna lie. 2 defense, 1 damage. Then he hits the last one is the green one, swings for 2. So the bleed and my innate cancel out. We're not gonna make it. We are not. This is embarrassingly bad. Holy cow. All right. We have 4 dexterity. Mischief is gonna knock out any defense. So I'm actually gonna roll all 3 of these dice and an attack. Let's hope for the best. All right. So I heal 9. which is my entire life. So I get back up to 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wow, 7. And then we hit for 4, which knocks him out. Now, green comes off for a second. And the reason this matters is because now this new guy comes in. So at least you get to see how this part works. It says his name is a 2, but and then which puts him at the end. But even if it was a 6, he'd just be at the end. He's always at the end. So he gets hardy and compound, which stinks. All right, round 2. Let's get hit by this giant dragon thing. All right, does 2 damage to me. Takes 1 careless damage. Attacks for 1. Oh my gosh, 2 damage. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Now it's my turn. He only gets 1 damage done to him. So I'm actually... Alright, we're gonna roll 2 defense and 2 attack. Alright, 2 defense. So he has hardy, which means he only gets 1 damage done to him each round. Compound, if I remember correctly, is whatever round I'm on, his dice is. Yep. So he's in round 2, throws 2 attack dice at me. Both bones. Wow. Okay, cool. We're on round 3. Alright, so he rolls 3 attack dice, 2 damage. He also loses 1 life. This is gonna be the end of me. All that worrying before for no reason, because I lost. That's the, oh no, shoot. I didn't even pay attention to my health. So he never did 2 damage to me. He knocked those 2 out. So now it's 1 damage, so I still have 1 life. Sorry. It's too focused on me about to lose. Alright, so we'll roll 2 attack and 2 defense. 2 bones, which is actually interesting because we're going to do 2 damage, which would only be 1 anyway. Knocks him out. So I don't have to worry about him. I'm going to use both my bones again to heal. And then we're going to go to the next round. I need him to literally miss with everything. Or he hits for 4. That's the end. There you have it. I lost. Gosh, that was really bad. I don't remember Patches being... Not that he was bad. I just don't remember doing this poorly with Patches in the past. But I think also in the beginning, I should have been 1 point higher and had 2 more skill because I should have been able to win an early round and I didn't. This one was this high voltage one was tough. And even if I did the other option, would have made a difference. I guess I could have moved over 1. It might have made some difference, not a ton. Let me think. Yeah, even the other one, it would have done a chain effect thing, but since they were staggered the way that they were, it wouldn't have really hit them. So yeah, that's tough. Wow, that is really tough. So that was too many bones. That's getting crushed in too many bones in record time. An hour 16, getting crushed. So yeah, that's the general gist of the game. I'll be playing this again next Sunday. Not as Patches. God, that went so poorly as Patches. That was not good. I don't know who else it'd be, but no, I'll be honest with this game. It's hard. It's harder than people sometimes give it credit for. It's true solo. Like Patches is also kind of not really a solo character. He's more of a support character. But I figured I would, surely I'm good enough. I can just handle it. Turns out I can't. So that was kind of a part of my weakness. He's not good at attack. I went aggressive with attack in the beginning. It kind of helped, kind of didn't. Yeah, that was rough. That was really rough. Also, Oxide, I didn't get to him as a tyrant battle, but he would have been a hard tyrant to try to beat. So I'm probably not going to do that next time. I might actually do build your own tyrant next. So one of the fun things with the most recent expansion, Splice and Dice, there's only so many tyrants in the game so far, and the new expansion is going to add some more. They say, not that they say, it is 4 or 5 of them, but you can build your own throughout the course of a game, which is really cool, which is a fun experience. So I can't decide if I actually want to do 1 again or do 2 gear locks and just double hand it, which I might do, and I think I can fit them on this screen all right with some rearranging. It'd be tight, but I think I can do it. But I might do that in the future too, because it's just more options. Like doing true solo can be pretty hard at times. So, but we'll see. So anyway, thank you all for stopping by and chatting and talking. It's been really great. It's always cool when people hang out and talk with this game. Excuse me, if you don't follow me on Instagram, please do, because I will put up my schedule for next week. It's basically gonna be Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, and on Wednesday I'll be streaming over on the Living Card Gamer doing Marvel Champions. But yeah, Tuesday I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. Saturday I'm doing Veil Wraith by All or Nothing Games, and Sunday I'm playing Too Many Bones again because I just love this game. But I haven't decided what I'm gonna do on Tuesday. I'm kind of stuck between a Garfield game or a LCG, so we'll see. But yeah, that is it. I appreciate it. And Revenge of the Meeples, I mean, I know you follow me, so if you have any questions about any of this stuff, let me know. I'm more than happy to help you, especially if you need help with like deciding if you want to buy something, where to start, or whatever. So let me know. But yeah, I appreciate it. And everyone else stop by, make sure to like and subscribe to this video. It really helps me out. It really helps with the analytics and all that fun stuff, and I appreciate it. So take care all. Thank you so much once again.